Hey, go getters. It's Coach Kim, and welcome back to another Women Willpower Wednesdays. For today's video, I'm kind of like, it's time to say this, right? And so, some of the stuff I'm going to say with today's video, I hope that it doesn't rub you the wrong way, but I really need to say this. Okay? You ready? There's a lot of people who are going nowhere fast. Let me repeat that. There's a lot of people going nowhere fast. And I'm talking about really fast. And so today's video, I want to empower you to really hone in on what it is you're doing to make sure that you're going in the right direction. All right. So if this is your first time tuning in, I'm Coach Kim. I help people get out of their own damn way with my execution plans. I've been in business over 6 years. It's been phenomenal to work with women leaders and business owners, as well as some corporations, to help necessarily coach their leaders and make sure that women feel empowered about the work that they do and to align their personal and professional goals. So that's a little bit about me. I have links down below so that way you can go to my website and or learn more about my products and services. So go ahead and get your pen and pad out. I'm not going to keep you long today, but I did want to share this because I've been seeing a lot of stuff that's going on, and I think people are really showing their true colors. And I'm noticing this, a lot of people are just really busy and just like trying to do shit. And I'm just like, calm down, slow down, because you're going nowhere fast. Okay. And so I'm going to look at my notes here because I want to make sure that I give it to you clear cut, like always. Number one, the main reason most people are just moving in the wrong direction. So you need to know which direction is best for you, right? So that comes with everything I always talk about, which is clarity. If you're moving forward, you want to make sure that you're going in the right direction. Why the hell did you go left if you were supposed to go right? What is the right direction for you? And I think that most people move fast in the wrong direction because of number two, they're following the wrong people, right? So a lot of people are moving fast in the wrong direction because number two, they're following the wrong people. I often tell people, don't get caught up in the glitz and glams, like these photo shoots and things that you see. Like, hell, I have photo shoots, but it's for the community. I think her name is, she's a coach, Danielle Beasley. She talks about how you have your community and you actually have like your clients, like the people who you serve, right? We do all this cute stuff not for our clients, right? We do it for the brand and we do it for the marketing. So just be very careful with the people that you follow because they look good on social media, but most of them may have negative balances in their account, right? You thinking you want to get rich and famous like them, but they're sitting at home and they're miserable, right? We've seen some of the superstars and people that we thought that we loved and looked up to and enjoyed who's now shedding light on their authentic selves because the world has shut down. And so now they're being vulnerable. And I think that's a good place to be, which is why you need to know who you're following in the first place, right? Like, make sure you're following the right people. And it can be hard, but that's why you have to identify and be very clear about what you want in life. So, for example, if I know that my focal point is finances and I want to get my finances right and my credit score right, I want to follow the right people who have their shit together. Make sense? You also want to make sure when you're following these right people that you trust. So number three is trust. Me and one of my girlfriends or besties, we were talking about this whole trust factor in building relationships when you're a business owner. And even the trust factor in careers, right? You think you're honest by telling your supervisor or your boss that you want to move up in your company and you think you trust them, but then, they blackball you. I've seen it happen before. Hell, it probably happened to me when I was in corporate America. But what I want to tell you is that in order to make sure that you slow down and understand your journey, you need to trust your gut. So if your gut is saying this doesn't feel right, it probably doesn't feel right. If your gut is saying this isn't a good business deal, it's probably not a good business deal. If your gut is saying this person that I thought I was doing business with was, going to be good for my business, but then they rob you, right? Like they're taking money from you, or they're stealing ideas, they're doing shit that you only told them and now they're doing it, probably not a good idea, right? You want to trust your gut, and that's how you're going to know if you're going in the right direction. Listen, I tell you this all the time. Playtime is over. Like, we're done playing business. We're done playing games with corporations, companies who are not allowing us to level up because we're talented and we know we are. We're going to be bold about it. We're going to be unapologetic about what we offer and what we bring to the table. Right? That's the space that we have grown in. And in order for us to take up space, no matter where we go and what we do, we want to make sure that we're going in the right direction. And listen, I challenge you to really just sit with yourself this week and identify, like, am I going in the right direction? Or what could I change about my journey that I have control over? Not so we're not talking about shit you ain't got control over. I have another video that you can go back and watch about, only focusing on the things that you have control over. So if you have control over the direction that you're going in, I want you to ask yourself, like, is this what I want for my life? Right? Am I following the right people? And do I have trust? Do I trust that this is the way that I need to be moving right now in my life? Because a lot of people probably need to slow down. And I get it. Some people start business and the business takes off fast. That's good. Right? But if you start a business and you don't have your foundation work in place, and I'm talking about operating agreements, I'm talking about business plans, I'm talking about all that financial shit that most people don't got, but they, thinking Cash App and PayPal is the only way to collect money and they don't have a business account, that's probably not the right way, right? You're going nowhere fast. So you want to make sure that you have all your business paperwork in order. And if you're trying to, get to the next level in your career, you want to make sure that you haven't burned any bridges, because they play the game really well, y'all, in corporate America. And if you're not in corporate America and if you're a central worker, like, they're still playing the game there. So you want to make sure that you understand the game that's being played and you play your hand, right? And you win. You win by being bold and understanding what you have to offer. And that's what I want to challenge you all with this week. Really take the time to reflect. Am I going nowhere fast? Because if so, I want you to go in the right direction. I am Coach Kim. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Make sure you like this video, share this video, comment down below, and let me know if you feel like you're going in the right direction. And if you're not going in the right direction, make sure you get your free 15-minute consultation with me, and I'd love to speak with you about that. And that's at CoachKimBurke.com. See you next week.